Hello friends, welcome to Opinion Land with another idea, thoughts, views, reviews, opinions. And today I'm going to discuss a very beautiful, very sweet movie review with you. It's about a Turkish movie. If you are a fan of Turkish dramas, cinema, and if you love Resurrection Ertugrul or the Relish Ertugrul, then you must have known the main lead character of Ertugrul, which was played by Engin Altan-Ertugral. So the movie My Father's Violin in English is by this lead actor, who is now a universal name. Nobody in the world around the globe. If you haven't watched his famous drama Ertugrul, then you must see it over Netflix. As Netflix carries some good stuff as well, though, and if you want some sweet things, if you believe in relationships, if you want to know about the strength of having sweet and love bonds, the blood relations, about family, if you believe in the goodness of nature, and if you love children, then you must watch this movie My Father's Violin. It's all about relationships, how these are built, and how it makes one's life so easy, so sweet, so beautiful to and fulfill someone's heart, mind, soul with joy. It's the movie is so simple. It's about three characters: an uncle whose name is Mehmet, played by obviously Engin Ertugrul fame, obviously, and a sweet little girl, a red-haired girl, is 8-year-old Muslim, who was called Pumpkin by her late father and her uncles, her father's friends. And a third character is Engin's wife, Suna. She is an awesome lady who is so much committed to her husband, and at the same time she wants to have a baby, a kid, and to showcase her motherhood, her love to some person, to raise someone. And she is more open to Muslim, and despite the fact that she is the real niece of Mehmet, the great musical maestro. The love connection, the bonding between the uncle and the niece did not develop instantly. It came out gradually, though she knew a lot about her uncle from her late father Ahmed, but obviously she found him quite different from what he had given a picture of his younger brother. And of course the love connection, the emotions, the feelings, and the beautiful bond that can happen in true relations, that can happen in a family, that can make us all real human beings, developed gradually, and there was intensity. And it in fact Muslim, who's called Pumpkin and she's so cute, she's so adorable that everyone loves her. She has great manners, she knows all the great things, and most importantly, music and playing violin is in her blood, like her father and her uncle Mehmet. And of course, melody, violin, and the music is also a connecting figure, very important factor in their relationship, which later on developed. She's the bond between Mehmet and his wife Suna, who were all on the ridge of split. Yes, so if you love something sweet, something adorable, something about very much human, and a movie that tells you about the sweet things and the relationships which make us all joyful, happy, and the real essence of life is out of these, and you are just sick of those crime drama seasons, or the thrillers, action, and the gritty psychopath movies, or the most of seasons which are spread like virus over Netflix. And if you want something very much more like the people around, like the cute, the nice, and of course the very much natural human thing, then you must watch My Father's Violin, for sure, a must watch, and for all, it is for all ages. Okay, so dear fellows, now we come to another movie which is from Lebanon, and surprisingly it's very phenomenal. It's quite different. Its name is Listen, Asami in Arabic. It's in Arabic, and it's with subtitles. It's present over Netflix as well, of course, and it's a very different. It's a very different concept. Its treatment is quite different. A very young and very handsome young man, a very handsome sound engineer, falls in love with the model, a very flamboyant girl who is so funky, so full of life, Rana. She's from a rich family, and her parents never like the relationships, and they don't give it damn to for their daughter to follow it. But she knew how to follow her heart. And there is another daughter. He has an elder sister whose name is Marwa. She is very intellectual. She is very much open-minded, and she is a philosopher. She is a teacher at a college, of course, and she lives with her British boyfriend, and then marries him just for the sake of, because they are in a desolated land of Lebanon, Beirut, which has faced so many damages, wars, and so many fears and anxieties. People are all time in stress, so she just wants to get rid of it. Surprisingly, it's Jude is the name of the handsome sound engineer who and Rana. They fall in love. They have the typical romantic scene and about to which would end in a marriage. But very painful accident occurred, and which changed the lives of everyone. And Anna was in coma. She was in deep coma, and in medical terms she was like vegetable. Her mind was working, and she was all in bed, and she couldn't talk, listen, hear, or walk, talk, or she was all. And the most important thing, Rana's parents just abandoned Jude, and he was not allowed to pay her visit, and to sit by her side, and to show, okay sir. Then he found out a way, as he came to know from some other person, an intellectual, that human mind can relive, human beings can get back to life if they are about to die, if they are given a reason from this very much earthly thing, from the sounds and the noises which we used to hear every single day, and we don't even pay attention to. Then these things even make someone to relive a life which he or she thinks that they are no more able to or capable to get back to life and into normal situation. This haunts that young guy Jude, and he started recording noises, the sounds of winds, clouds, birds chirping around, the barks of animals, and the moving of cars, roadside honks, and of course rivers, streams, whatever sound, the new sound, he could catch it. But he used to record it, and made a commitment with Marwa that he would send her an email, and she would play that sound in by the side of Rana, so she can keep on listening to those sounds which are surrounded by all of us. And she did it because she knew how much both loved each other, her sister and Jude, and somehow she was also a great admirer of that young guy, that engineer. And of course it went on. He kept on recording, and then Marwa went out of her home, and she married that British boyfriend. And as she wanted to get rid of that typical strange situation where the next day is not predictable, so she wanted to move out of country and to change her identity, and that's why they were moving to Cyprus. So Jude had no other option. He recorded so much of sounds, music, everything which one can listen, one can hear, and we all listen, and gave the USB and to Marwa, and said that whoever is going to take care of that girl, Rana, that nurse, confide her and give it to her that she could play it all times around her. She could listen to it and she will get back to life. He had so much faith in this concept. Yes, it worked. It worked. The beauty of this movie is that it worked at the end, but things went too long. The time was such a prolonged time. It was such a prolonged time that things were changed. Jude was quite hopeless, and he was not following up as if Rana was listening, or if she got better, as there were no good news about her. And then there a chance, a coincidence, or something other than that came into the life of Marwa and Jude, and at that spot the movie ended with Rana taking a deep breath and coming out of life, coming out of that death scenario and being in life with a deep gasp of breath, listening to the last words which we as audience also hear, that I would keep on loving you even if you lie and stay in sleep like this. Here it ends. Now the next other clues are in the movie. It's for the people who are mature enough to, and who want to love, and who love drama movies, and of course the intellectual ones who want to know more about human psychology, human nature, and how philosophical twists and turns take things into a deep circle of life, and how coincidences and as nature plays with us its own role despite our own goals and our set standards. Yes, it's quite explicit. Though it's from Lebanon, it's explicit. It's quite steamy. There are steamy scenes, and if it's rated for 18 plus audience. So if you want to see some good stuff, some different thing. Again, it's not the conventional movie. It's not the typical psychological thriller or the crime scene or the investigative drama, which is of course now becoming so monotonous in every second season, or the dramas or the movies which we see, especially on Netflix. So if you want, guys, these two movies are recommended for people who want to see something different and of course enjoy the real cinema. One is from Turkey and other is from Lebanon. And give your feedback, how you find those movies and what's your expectations and how you felt after watching these movies. And these both are from different genres, of course. You can enjoy both. You can enjoy one and hate other. It's up to you, but do give a feedback. So if you like, dislike, or want to say anything, then share your thoughts in comment sections. Don't forget to like Opinion Land, share my channel and videos and thoughts, and of course subscribe to it for having more of ideas, more new thoughts, more new content and vlogs, videos waiting for you. Thank you. Take care. Bye.